Hey guys, Sauniche here with some Heroes of the Storm action. I know servers are down right now, but I'm still bringing you some pretty good content going on here. Some awesome games that I played earlier in this week, and I've just gotten around to casting now. They've been sitting on my computer for a bit, and just flying solo today. No live games with Lugaru, but it is just me at the moment. Here with my dog somewhere, not really sure where she is, and my computer and some Heroes of the Storm action. So we are on Haunted Mines today. Not off the top of my head, I don't remember who I played in this game. I'm sure I'll see it here in just a second when I bring up the teams. So we have Illidan, Vala, Lily, Nova, and I am playing Sergeant Hammer versus a Nova, Brightwing, Kerrigan, Stitches, and Tyrande. So there's quite a few pretty balanced damage-wise on both teams. The enemy team does have more heals than us, and they have that Stitches Warrior, which Brightwing Stitches combination could be quite deadly for us. So that could be... Ooh, excuse me there. That could be a bit of a problem for us. So I'm just... Yeah, it looks like I'm pointing that out to my teammates right here. We have a Stitches Brightwing combination. Looks like we're going to go for the mid towers here. Vala, Nova, and I are moving in on the middle. Vala's got the Frostwolf mount with the Vampire Hunter skin. Always a nice touch. Looks like we have enemy Nova in the mid trying to fight ours. We are pulling off a gank, and they do get Tyrande right to start the game. Illidan has the Spectre skin even on him. So it looks like we did pull off a kill on Kerrigan. Illidan went down as well. I'm facing Brightwing down here. One-on-one in the bottom lane. We're both just trying to pick up experience for our team. I'm going to lower the ambient sound just a tad. 1 second here. I think that should do it. Hang on 1 second. Move that down. There we go. That is better. So on the bottom lane, we have a 4-on-3 fight going on. Kerrigan's coming right into my attack range. That is the Nova clone right there. Hopefully nobody wastes an ability on that. Looks like Brightwing actually wasted an ability on his own Nova clone. I don't necessarily know if I would call it a waste, because it did pull off some auto attacks from us. I got hit by a snipe from Nova, and we are just pushing this tower pretty well at the moment. Stitches is down here with Nova, Kerrigan. Oh, there's 4 of them. Let's get out of here. I think all 5 of them are actually down here. Stitches barely misses with his hook. My my mount boost just got me out of there with just a second to spare. That was frighteningly close. We still have 4 down here. Tyrande, Brightwing, Stitches, and Nova. Looks like Illidan and Vala almost are completely unopposed up at the top lane. I don't see anyone from the other team even trying to slow them down. We have a 1-level lead, just about a 1-level lead on our opponents now. That's what they are, not allies. I was thinking, like, what do I call those people? There's the 1-level lead just popped up there, and something that I don't know if you guys noticed just now, but I picked up the Vampiric Assault talent with Sergeant Hammer. She has a very, very fast attack speed, and she gains health from her splash damage on that Vampiric Assault. So she has a very, very strong lane presence, because she can attack. She can, thanks to that Vampiric Assault, she can sustain herself really, really well. Really recover from any attacks, any harassment that enemy heroes might throw at her. So my plan here is to get behind these 2 giants, push them into the towers, and then get out of there before I die, hopefully. We say Nova comes in and helps me, and the 2 giants do go down. They made the game a little bit more family friendly. So you can see the giants just turn into giant rock now, as opposed to what they used to do, which was kind of explode in a giant pile of blood and guts and bone, which was awesome. But I think Blizzard wanted to get a easier rating for this game, especially in Korea. They recently released a rating for this game in Korea that was gave it the 12+ rating. so people 12 and older could play the game without an adult. And I really think that's what Blizzard was going for with the changes, was trying to get as much of a player base as possible for the game, because it is free to play, so they need a very large player base to pull a profit on it. I'm going to pick up the hover siege mode here. I really do like that one. It allows you to stay in siege mode a lot more. And later in the match, it really synergizes very well with some of Sergeant Hammer's other talents, particularly the one that increases her range while sieged, because you can completely, your range increases even though you're moving with the hover siege mode, so it works out really, really well. And then you can forego some of the other range talents and get more of the damage talent. So I have a fight here with Kerrigan. She just pulled me in. So it looks like neither one of us really came out of that one ahead in any way. But as you can see, I'm doing really, really well with that Vampiric Assault. Just staying alive, getting my health back. I'm actually regenning faster than Kerrigan can regen off of the well. And putting a ton of pressure on her. Looks like our golems ended up being a 50-50 for this first one. Ours is going to come along this bottom lane. Our enemies will come across the top lane. Hopefully I can have this fort down before our golem gets here, help our team out. Make the push a little bit easier for the golem. Lily is here helping me out, keeping me topped off on health. Even more than she already did. There's enemy Stitches and Nova coming in behind us. Oh, Kerrigan jumps me, grabs me with the Primal Grasp, but misses with the Impaling Blades. I do get hit by a snipe. Oh, this is really bad. All 5 of my opponents are here, and I am completely wasted. So they went down here to get in position for the golem. I should have been more aware of that. Hopefully Brightwing could go down. Vala and Nova are kind of on him, so we have 3 down here versus plus our golem versus 5 of them. No, Lily's just getting wailed on by Nova. Someone move bottom and help them out. Oh, that was... Stitches pulled the Nova clone. Oh, the hollow clone. Stitches is almost down. There he goes. Brightwing's healing not quite enough. And the golem is assaulting the fort. I believe their golem is assaulting our gate at the moment up in the top lane. Trying to force our team back, blow us off the golem. Brightwing is stunned, and Brightwing goes down. There's another Nova hollow clone. So hopefully nobody wastes an ability on that. So Kerrigan's moving in here. She does use the Primal Grasp. Strafe goes down from our Vala. That's enough to almost take out the fort. There we go. One shot from Sergeant Hammer does take it down. And it looks like Vala's deciding to back out. Enemy golem is already dead. Just move around the ruins of the fort here. Oh, we're going to be so close. We have 4 enemies just right here. I did pick up Napalm as my ultimate. Helps out quite a bit. As you guys know, I really prefer Napalm. You can have some... Oh, looks like Nova gets grabbed by the hook. And Lily gets her out. Oh, man. Lily just saved Nova. Wow, I thought she was dead there, but that was so close. This is actually a really bad idea for me. This is a really bad idea. What am I doing? Get out of there. I just almost put myself in a corner right for Kerrigan. Like, easy pickings for Kerrigan. So let's look at the score screen there. As you can see, I've actually done 22,000 healing, and all of that is from Vampiric Assault. That is the only thing that is healing me at the moment, and it has healed me for 20,000 damage. So, oh, that hook should not have gotten me. But my booster does still work when I'm polymorphed. That was a little bit of a... I don't know if that's a glitch, or if that is working as intended. Excuse me one more time. But if that is working as intended, I'm not really sure I agree with that. Stitches does stop Kerrigan's Hearthstone. Vala comes in behind. Kerrigan is down to about 200 health now. But Brightwing does show up with his blink. Strafe should help take them out. Let's see. We've got Stitches. Stitches just eats Vala. Carries her all the way back to the... Does he get her behind the line? Oh, nope, she's out. Vala is out, and now we are at their front door. So I'm going to bash right in here, do what I can. Let's say Brightwing decides to come out. Got pretty greedy there with his attack. He lost about half his health to do just a simple polymorph on Lily, which if that had been the start of a team fight, probably would have been good. But because it wasn't the start of a team fight, I don't know if it was really worth it. Triple tap on Nova's going off. She's just trying to hit, I believe she's trying to hit Stitches with it. She's trying to hit Brightwing, but Stitches got in the way. Nova does get away. Lily's pots are up. Illidan is trying to run here. We have another strafe from Vala. Takes out both Kerrigan and Stitches. We have the tower down here. So those skulls are up if anyone wants to go push for that. Looks like Vala's heading into the mines. Pick up as many skulls as she possibly can. Vala is actually a really, really good character to take those skulls. With her multi-shot and her attack speed, she can just burn through the skull minions very, very quickly. We have double snipes, both missed. One from their Nova, one from ours. Lily and I need to get out of here. Do get grabbed and polymorphed and hit by Brightwing's ability. I'm going to try and get out of here as quickly as possible. Lily may be dead. Hopefully her passive movement speed can keep her up. Lily, I'm so sorry, Lily. Yep, she just died. So they should be coming into the mines here any second now. Maybe they'll be... they might try and push us back. They had someone down here, because they did. Actually, they have someone down here currently. They have picked up 16 skulls. There it is. It's Kerrigan coming in. I grabbed that last one. I do get Primal Grasped, and I'm going to use my boosters to get out of there as quickly as possible. Kerrigan is actually trying to give chase. Looks like Stitches came up too. So we have 50 skulls to 19, with, what is that, 31 skulls left to pick up. I believe that's 31 because that would be, yep, there's 20 right there. So hopefully that should be 11. Stitches does gorge me, pulls me right out, and there's nothing I can do about surviving there. Kerrigan and Nova just completely take me down. So Nova's picking up the last of the skulls she needs. There's our 81 to 19. So hopefully we'll be able to take down their golem pretty quickly. Our golem should be able to take down this keep. It's at about 1/3 health. Between 1/3 and 1/4 and 1/3, I would say. It should go down here to an 81 skull golem. And let's see, Illidan and Nova come around. And finally I'm back up. Lily's voting to push. Looks like she did pick up some giants. So I'm advocating a kill and push strategy where we take down their golem. Then we push. Looks like Lily and I think that's Vala are going for the knights. But they are being jumped by Kerrigan and Stitches. Hopefully they can get out of there. I really wish I could move the camera and look at that fight going on. But they do take out Kerrigan in the middle. And they secure the knights. And Stitches goes down as well. So Lily and Vala, a deadly combination. So this is the graduating range talent that I was talking about. As you can see, my range is getting larger and larger. While I stay in stealth mode, and given the fact that I can move in stealth mode, I really, really like this talent. Mostly because of that reason, because you can have maximum range and mobility while picking up damage talents without having to pick up the passive range talents, which are really nice. So it looks like Spectre Illidan here with his beautiful golden locks is getting in a fight with Kerrigan. I don't know if he's going to survive. He comes very close. Kerrigan's going to barely get away. Nope. Nova decides to take her out. Looks like Tyrande throws down her Starfall. And we do lose Illidan right away in the beginning of this fight. We need to stop fighting in the Starfall. Oh, we all get hit by the Lunar Blast. So there goes... Oh, man. There goes Lily and Nova. That's who that was. So Stitches does pull me in. I am all alone, and I go down. We do have 2 giants attacking the core, 4 giants attacking their remaining keep up top. So they're not going to be able to. They're not going to be able to push us because while we did get wiped, the mercenaries are putting on so much pressure that they have got to defend while we all respawn. I've only got 27 seconds left on my timer up at the top corner. So by the time the enemy team gets across the map, we'll all be back. So they will have no time to take advantage of that push. So there's Nova up top trying to kill down. She's joined by Tyrande and Brightwing. Looks like Vala is moving up to try and get something going. I think she's waiting for a gank up top. Kerrigan is fighting these. Looks like Tyrande swings bottom. to help take out those two mercenaries, those two giants, before they can do any more damage to the core. It is about 90% to 100% now. 91%, so that is the shields recharging on that. Looks like we might be in for a team fight on bottom. Nova does miss her snipe. Stitches just comes in. It looks like Stitches wants to go all in on this fight. My team is just completely wailing on him. Strafe does go off. Kerrigan is coming and trying to get Vala, who gets a little bit of a heal from Lili. Looks like looks like we just lost Illidan. He did get that triple tap blocked by Nova's clone. So little damage can be done. So Nova's clone can actually block the triple tap, and she can do, and you can actually save people's lives by putting it in the path, because it will take 2 triple shots before it dies. There goes Kerrigan and Vala at the same time. Vala's saying no crap, although I think she's being a little bit more forceful than that. Looks like Nova's trying to hunt down Brightwing. Can she pull off the snipe? She tries to run him down, and no, she doesn't get it, but she does get triple tapped by our enemy Nova. Luckily, she doesn't have the fast reload charge. I'm trying to decloak their Nova using my Napalm Strike. That didn't work. Looks like we have Stitches and Nova coming in on us. I'm going to boost out of here. Lili does get grabbed. Oh, man, this is going to be pretty rough for Lili. I'm going to fire a Napalm Strike back. Hopefully I can do something here to help her out. I do push them back with the Concussive Blast. Looks like Stitches does grab Lili once again. I'm going to put down some mines. Try and do as much damage as possible. Throw down a Napalm Strike. And we're so close to our gate, we're probably going to get away just fine. So they, looks like 4 of them just ducked into the mines. So they have 4 into the mines and Kerrigan up top. So Illidan's asking if we want to mine or YOLO push. So, yep, Sergeant Hare, myself and Vala are both in agreement here that we're just going to YOLO push. So the enemy team has left their base completely undefended by putting 4 people in the mines to try and take skulls. And without any mercenaries or skulls or towers or keeps or anything to push us back, this is not going to end well for them. Vala does use her strafe. She gets stunned by Kerrigan to stop that strafe. The Starfall is coming down on all of us quite easily. Looks like triple tap's going to hit Tyrande right in the face. Illidan even hunted, ran all the way across the map to hit a dying Tyrande. Looks like we're just going to push this as quickly as possible. Nova did come back to try and help out. Kerrigan should be here. She is not dead. She was just healing inside the shrine. But at this point, it's a little bit too late. We're all in the core, and that'll be it for this game. So I hope you guys enjoyed that one. I like this video just to show off the graduating range and movement with Sergeant Hammer. Also to show off the fact that blindly running after the objectives is not always the best strategy. They probably should have Hearthstoned home the second they realized that we were not attacking. That we weren't going into the mines, excuse me. The second they realized we were attacking is when they should have gone back. They may have been able to wipe us and then take a golem and do quite a bit of damage to even out the game. That probably would have been my strategy for their team. In that situation, going after the golem was probably the wrong choice. I hope you guys like that one. I'll see you guys soon. Wait, that is the wrong button to turn this off. There we go. Now I'll see you guys soon.